What's going on, y'all? I'm Brandon Atlanta Man Bang coming to you live right here, Coach's Corner, the center of the universe, Thunderbolt, Georgia. Another episode of Rubbin' and Grubbin'. Rubbin' is racing, grubbin' is tasting, man. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday night. Got some good NASCAR news to go over. A few things from this past weekend. Obviously, that race there at Iowa. A few little other things. Silly season getting into it. Got some guys doing some different things, man. I tell you what, going to be interested to see how it all plays out at the end of the year, but let's go ahead and get into it. And if you're new to the show, we like to start it out with what we call the word of the day, man. So I have no idea what this word's going to be. Lawrence will throw it up every time I say it. Take a sip of your favorite adult beverage. Doesn't matter what it is. I say it's age appropriate. If you're under 21, man, school just started back. It's Wednesday. You might as well get some Kool-Aid, Red Bull, sweet tea. Stay up late, man. Do your thing. So last week's word was colleague, which talking about that a little bit, might have had a few little drinks or shots or whatever it is that you like, but at the end of the day, hopefully you had a good time watching the show. And this week's word's going to be, I have no idea, man, but make sure you guys play along. So getting right into that NASCAR news, man, I tell you what, William Byron comes home victorious there at Iowa. Found a way to ride that fuel mileage, which is beyond me how he did that. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit, but couldn't have come at a better time for that team. They kind of been in a little summertime slump. Started the year out hot, front runner, week in, week out. I think we're finally getting back to it, and I don't think it was necessarily hitting the setup or not having the car. It was just some bad luck here and there. Racing, it happens for sure. But 24 back to victory lane. And mentioning that, we're going to randomly do a draw here some point in time next week when I come on. We'll have a winner. Somebody gets this Jeff Gordon 2012 Lionel diecast, man. It's gone. I told you guys next time William Byron won it. He got it. Daniel Suarez finished 25th. I said top 20, somebody gets the Jeff Burton car. So, hey, a little bit better deal there. But at the end of the day, man, we'll be getting rid of that next week as soon as we get on the show. So, Caden Honeycutt, man, is going to fill in for Stuart Friesen there. If you guys know, I'm sure you do. We talked about it a little bit last week. Stuart had a crazy wreck there in dirt car. How the hell he survived that, I have no idea. But at the end of the day, couple broken pelvic places, broke his pelvic bone a couple places, fractured a leg. Like I said, it's a firm reminder of, man, yeah, it's cool to watch, and these guys flying, it's going fast, but it's dangerous. So just a firm reminder of that. But Caden Honeycutt will make the move over to Friesen Racing there. It's a 50 whatever car or truck he is, man. It's going to be interesting. I like it. I like Caden Honeycutt. It possibly be over at Toyota next year too, so we'll see. But Chris the Cowboy Buescher, man, is going to make his truck debut, which I find that crazy here at Watkins Glen this weekend. Is going to be driving for Thor Motorsports truck, 66. So we'll see what Chris Buescher can do. He won this race last year in the Cup Series, which got him into the playoffs, locked him into the playoffs. So we'll see what he can do in the Truck Series this year. I think logging laps at a road course definitely pays off in the end, so probably should be pretty good Sunday as well. So if you guys haven't yet, man, go out, like, share, follow, all that social media out there, y'all. Doesn't matter. Lawrence does a great job. I have nothing to do with it. But Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, most importantly, hit the YouTube channel, subscribe, follow it, man. Share it to all your NASCAR fans out there. Hopefully, the more eyes we get on the show, again, the more eyes and money we get for these charitable events we do here at Coach's Corner. My buddy Todd's actually coming up tonight, which is awesome. We're raising some money for Rudy. So, as always, subscribe to that YouTube channel, y'all. So, Austin Hill got the waiver, still playoff eligible, still able to run for the championship. And with that being said, hopefully he gets a boot in the ass as well. And his Georgia card revoked. I don't claim him, never will. So, Austin Hill, good for you. I hope somebody breaks your nose. So, moving on to it, NASCAR has stated more horsepower will not be coming till 2026 at the earliest, y'all. Everybody's been talking about this. We're going to talk about it more later on in the show, but is more horsepower really the answer? That's the kicker, right? I'd like to see it. Maybe not so aero-dependent, more horsepower. But at the end of the day, this is the car we got, and we'll see. But we won't see it this year. You're only going to have to wait, about 6-7 months before you see it again, all right? So just keep an eye out, but we'll see. Hopefully, at least it's in the talks. I like that. So, like I said, silly season starting to kick in a little bit. We know Daniel Suarez is not at Trackhouse Racing any longer, being let go at the end of this year. We were kind of up in the air about where he's going. Maybe some light is at the end of the tunnel. Maybe he moves over there to, Spire. I mean, look at it. The 77, 71, running pretty good. The 7, Justin Haley, is struggling. So I think that he is definitely on the hot seat. I would see it give him another veteran over there at Spire to kind of to run it. We'll see. But that's the rumor. The rumor mills are turning, man. Usually they're pretty right. So we'll see what happens for sure. So that'll do it for the NASCAR news, man. We are headed right into my favorite part of the show, the checkered flag for charity. If you guys are new to tuning in, whatever car number wins, we donate in. Hey, man, looky here. William Byron, baby. All right, 24 car. I love to see the 24 win. And I won a little bragging rights up here at Coaches, too. So $24 more going in. Brings it up to $935 on the year, man. Loving it. Like I said, all that's possible because of all the patrons here at Coach's Corner that come out for the awesome concerts here in the Sound Garden. So if you guys are coming up any point in time, you want to donate in checkered flag for charity, make sure you're bringing a little bit of extra cash. Tell your waiter, your waitress, they're going to make sure it goes to the right place, man. Stop John and Dale. Doesn't matter. You coming out to the Sound Garden, good concerts that happen, getting thrown down here at Coaches, make sure you're bringing some extra money. Got a chance to win a cooler full of joy. Here we get into football season, got some stuff coming up too. So again, man, you guys just make sure you're following Rubbin' and Grubbin', subscribing to that YouTube channel, and donating in, man. That's what it's all about. Stays local right here in the Savannah area, man. So before we get into the who's hot and who's not, got to give a big shout out to my main man and sponsor, Arborman Tree Service, Mr. Parker Eccles, owner-operator over there. You'll see that number scrolling on the bottom of the screen all night long. Doesn't matter what it is, the best tree service in Savannah, locally owned, fully insured, full tree removal, stump grinding, getting some limbs cut back. Look, you know we're getting into it. This is the thick of the season right here, man. September, October, November for us down here is hurricane season. You might as well go ahead and give them a call, have them come out and take a look, man. So again, you'll see that number scrolling all night long. Arborman Tree Service, as I always say, no job too big, too small. Give Parker a call, man. So getting into that who's hot, I tell you what, man, Willie B has got to take it back over. William Big Hat Byron takes over the number 1 spot. Had been cold there for, like I said, about the last 5-6 weeks. But at the end of the day, 2014 found a way to get that win there at Iowa. Again, locking him in. I said it when he got there. And Gordon made his move to doing what he does at Hendrick. Now, if you don't think that 24 car is going to win a lot of races, you are tripping. So glad to see it. Love it. Him and Rudy Fugle are a really good crew chief driver combo. They got a chance, man. They could run for that championship and win it easily this year. So keep an eye on that 24 for sure. So the Bulldog, Chase Elliott, man, you know I'm going second with him. Consistency. Mr. Consistency, man. You might as well call him that too. I tell you what. Again, maybe not the most flashy, ways to win a race. Only got 1 win on the year, but that average finish and that not having a DNF is really helping him. First in the regular season, second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever he is in the playoffs, man. I tell you what, he is holding it tight and showing you consistency does pay until we get down to the final 10. All right, I'll tell you that. So I owe this guy one for sure being on the list. I tell you what, I kind of slept on him the last couple of weeks, but I'm going to put Chase Briscoe on the hot list as well. I mean, the guy has just been fast in qualifying and figuring out a way to get decent finishes in the race. Hadn't figured out a way to get the wins I think he possibly could have. I think he gave the one up there to Denny a little bit, for Denny's fourth. He gave that one up. Didn't race him hard enough. It's a teammate. I get it. But at the end of the day, you got to take those wins. But Briscoe and that 19 team over there, James Smalls, they're doing a good job, man. They're getting a piece together and bringing good equipment. So you might see that 19 in victory lane again sometime soon. Just keep an eye out for that as well. So getting into the who's not, and I tell you what, I hate to do it. But Kyle Larson, man, has got to go on the not list again. It's just not, he's not doing Kyle Larson things. And it's not because he's running horribly, but he did get bullied and pushed around this past weekend in Iowa, and the frustration set in. Is definitely a guy that always has a cool head, and he got a little heated. I think there again, we'll get it turned around. You can never doubt Kyle Larson. You can never doubt the talent. You can never doubt what he does. But at the end of the day, he's just not doing what he normally does right now. So maybe he'll get it turned around. Maybe he won't. We'll have to wait and see. And Tyler Reddick, again, another guy I think that's just gone cold a little bit. We're used to seeing Tyler Reddick have those wins by now. Doesn't have any. Struggling over there at 23-11 right now in that 45 car. I think Watkins Glen could be a really good rebound year for him. Just really kind of depends, rebound race. Just really depends on what they unload with and how the strategy plays out. We're going to see, man. If it comes down to talent, I think you'll see the 45 at least with the top 10 this weekend for sure. So that'll wrap it up for the who's hot and who's not. We are getting right into the Iowa recap, y'all. But I do got to give a big shout out, man. You guys see me outside all the time, sitting out there. We haven't really panned out behind one of the pitch perfect TVs. But I tell you what, if you ever come into Coach's in the Sound Garden, you see those big LED screens that are on trailers. They're rentable, man. So if you guys are getting into it, we're getting into football season, college football season kickoff. We got pro football coming up. We got so many sporting events here that happen in the fall, World Series, etc. If you want to rent one of those TVs for an event, man, for an evening, 24 hours, 48, a week, you got a business out there want to do some, a little bit of advertising, come on, man. Pitch Perfect TVs. You'll see that number. I'll have it for you next week, but we'll throw that number up too, man, for sure. But I'm telling you, they're hot commodities, man. You got it. They're awesome, awesome quality, and super easy to use too. So check it out for sure. So getting into it, man, the Iowa recap again. William Byron finds a way to get that victory again in 2025. The 24 back in victory lane. Awesome way. Stretched the fuel mileage 100 and whatever many laps it was. Absolutely murdered it. I thought he was going to run out. I had him. I was praying he didn't. And I tell you what, he had enough to do a burnout too, man. He had plenty of gas, man. So love to see it for that 24 team. Fuel strategy was the name of the game all day. I think we saw that 5 different strategies at one time kind of lapse until it all kind of came down to the end and folded into one. But cautions after caution after caution, man, a clean race, caution free there for the longest. And then just it seemed like we couldn't run 3 laps without wrecking out. Hate to see that in the Cup Series. I think Iowa, we need to do some different things there. Again, we'll talk about that a little bit. But, it comes down to just, for me, tire compound, man. The tire was way too hard. Tires didn't mean anything. They didn't wear. We got to get a softer tire at some of these tracks and not let a short track, the fastest short track or whatever they want to claim themselves as, come down to a fuel mileage race. That's pretty mind-boggling to me. But anyways, got to get better on that. But all in all, I like it. I like Iowa. It's a lot of side-by-side. It's hard to pass. You see a lot of guys side-by-side or a lot of guys, beside each other in corners. But it is very hard to pass. And I think maybe, a little different tire compound there will do some good things for them. I think it'll bring some speed. I think it'll also make guys manage their tires. So we'll see what happens moving forward. Only the second time there. Can't bash them too hard. And, Rusty Wallace built it. So, I mean, come on, man. And they got corn everywhere. Come on. You got to love it, man. So, getting ready to get into the Watkins Glen preview, man. But before we do, we're going to hit that Liberty Forge keys to victory. I'm telling you, man, you got a big boy truck out there, show truck. You want some unique, one-of-a-kind, badass wheels. Liberty Forge is your boys there. Floating center caps, fully customizable, man. These things are awesome. If you haven't checked it out, hit that website up. We got some pretty cool little swag, too. But, man, their wheels are 100% made in the USA. Legit. Like I said, check them out. Liberty Forge wheels, man. Fuel mileage, I think, is what it comes down to. Number one thing this weekend, we've seen it on short tracks. You might as well chalk it up. We're going to see it again on a road course maybe. We do have stage cautions thrown back in, so that's nice. So maybe not, but I think fuel mileage at some point in time, somebody's got to go different. We're getting late in the season. Guys got to win to get into the playoffs. Somebody's going off schedule. So track position, again, is king. Don't lose it late in the race. If you do, it's hard to get back. It's hard to get back anyways. But if you get it done late, you are done. I mean, that is it. Again, restarts, you see it, whether it's late in the race, early in the race, they're hectic. Everybody wants to take, nobody wants to give. Got to have clean, got to stay clean, not get caught up in the mayhem. Don't get spun out. Don't cut a tire. For sure, restarts will be it. And pit road, as always, man, gaining or losing spots on pit road. People talk about how NASCAR isn't a sport. It is a team sport. I can promise you that. So at the end of the day, be on the lookout for that. Clean, efficient pit stops on pit road. So getting ready to get into that money line presented by Redfin Polarized, the best polarized sunglasses on the planet. It doesn't matter if you got money on the line or a wall hanger. Make sure you see it clearly. Again, with the best polarized sunglasses, Redfin Polarized. Carl Zeiss lenses, Italian frames, man. These things are made for the woods. They are made for the water. Doesn't matter what it is. They got so many different polarization. Whatever your needs are, they got you covered. Pretty sure they got RX as well. So many frame styles fit any style head, long, short, tall, fat. It don't matter, man. Redfin got you covered. So make sure you're checking that out. When you hit checkout, make sure you hit Rubbin' and Grubbin'. Save you 15%, man. So getting into this top five, and this top five, I'm telling you what, I'm getting down to the point in time I'm believing, but I'm not believing that hard. Give me the Bulldog Chase Elliott #1 this week at Watkins Glen. You know it. 9-car going back to victory lane right here. I'm loving it. That's what I'm talking about. You know, he's due on a road course, the king of road course for the new drivers, active drivers, most wins, but hadn't got one too many in the next-gen car, which, you know, we're going to get it. He's getting it figured out. I like Chase. I'll take him #1. 2 for me, undeniable talent. You've seen it. SVG. You might as well lock that in #2. Going to be a contender. Yeah, we're going to see if they can go and just dominate road course racing this year over there at Trackhouse. But that's what they hired him for. That's what they hired him to do. He got to go get the money, so I'll take 88 second. I tell you what, 3 for me. Give me last week's winner at Iowa, William Byron. I love it. He's a good road course racer. Simulation, you know, goes a long way. I'll take the 24. 4 for me. Go ahead and give me Tyler Reddick. I mean, again, another guy that's run good in the slumps on the not list, but I look forward to turning it around this week, Lawrence. Watkins Glen, man, taking the 45. And 5 for me. I can't go without doing this, man. The guy's got the best looking wife in the sport, okay? You got to take the dinger, AJ Allmendinger. You know what I mean? I'm taking him. I'm pretty sure he's had really good back-to-back runs there at Watkins Glen. I'll take him to go ahead and do the three-peat. Might contend for a win. Be on the lookout, 16 car. Dark horses, man, I tell you what, you can't deny the profit. Ty Gibbs has been running decent. I'll take the 54. And another guy, I tell you, that's been running good and come around a knack, to seeming to have a knack. A lot of people are going to go 17 on the list. I don't think Chris Buescher gets it done. I don't think he finishes in the top 10. He's had too many good runs at a road course. I think it's due for a bad one. But at the end of the day, I'll take Ryan Preece. I'll take his teammate. I'll take the 60 to have a top 10 run there for sure. Maybe contend for a win late. Who knows, at Watkins Glen. So getting ready to get into the hard right turn, but before we do, got to give a shout out Lamar over there at Lamar's Body Shop, 2301 Skidaway Road, the best auto collision service in Savannah. Doesn't matter what it is, paint job, need some parts replaced, estimate for the insurance company. Make sure you're dropping it off up there at Lamar's Body Shop. Again, Lamar and his team, 35 plus years, taking care of all of Savannah's auto collision needs, the best in the business. My main man, Lamar, as I always say, why settle for par? Go see Lamar out there at Lamar's Body Shop, baby. So, hard right turn, man. The next gen plus and minuses. Oh, man, I tell you what, we have been bashing the next gen pretty good here over the last couple of years, but it's really getting good on the short tracks now. We hear it from Kevin Harvick saying it's a shame that here we are at a short track and it comes down to fuel mileage and, you know, not able to pass. And you hear Dale Jr. pretty much saying it's a sports car. You know, it's an IMSA's car. Is that what we're racing? A low-profile tire, big rim, and a diffuser. And a lot of guys are complaining. But at the end of the day, this is what we got, right? Now, I think when we go to it, 1.5 miles, obviously, race great with this car. That package on 1.5 miles is great. I think we need to go back to the drawing board. Who cares if we put the car on a smaller rim and a fatter tire, a wider tire? Who cares what we do, like on short tracks, right? Take the diffuser off, add more horsepower. But I think the ultimate short-term answer for it is more horsepower and tire compound at every race we go to. We have to have a tire compound at short tracks that is going to wear and tear big time if you abuse it. We saw it this weekend at Iowa, right? Tires didn't mean hardly anything, right? Tires didn't mean it, fuel meant it. So I think that's a shame when you go to a track that's under a mile or even a mile track and you have no tire fall off. It really just ruins the product that you see on the track. So I think that's a quick solution. You know, I don't know if it's a permanent answer. I think there again, you know, this car is going to be here for a little bit. You have to eventually figure out ways to work it better at short tracks. That's pretty much the biggest complaint that we have, right? And fuel strategy at Daytona. I mean, who would have thought Daytona and who would have thought Iowa are going to be fuel mileage and fuel strategy races? But that's what we're seeing. So maybe an answer falls into a smaller fuel cell, right? If we know that we're going to Atlanta or we know we're going to Daytona and you get 40 to 45 to 55 miles in a fuel window, let's lengthen the stages to where you have to pit. Let's shorten that fuel cell to where you only get 35 miles to, a full fuel run at Daytona. Or at Iowa, if we can go 100, let's make it to where you can only run 60, right? A fuel cell. Let's shrink the fuel cell to where you have to pit. I hate to do that. I don't want to see that. But, I mean, that's kind of what we're going to have to do to try to eliminate some of these things as far as fuel mileage racing. Again, I think if we change the tire compound, that's number one. We bring those soft tires to those racetracks. The tire falls off. Guys that manage that tire are going to do better. You're going to have to pit. I think that's going to solve a lot of problems. But me, I'm going to watch it either way. I tell you guys all the time, I've been going to this thing since I was 92 in Atlanta, 6 years old. I'm going to watch NASCAR until they're flying and hovering. It's just what it's going to be all about. So, stay tuned, but that's where I'm at, man. So we are done with the rubbing. We are on to the grubbing, and I just went with a classic staple, man. I tell you what, if you guys hadn't had these, you guys are missing out. And I promise you, it is one of my favorites for sure. And we did it my style. We got some coach's wings, man. Chicken tenders, dip, toss, thrown in there, man. Tiger sauce, which I like to do. Little blue cheese. Homemade chips. Dude, I'm telling you, the food is phenomenal. These things are fat. I'm ready to tear them up, man. Make sure you're coming out to Coach's, checking out the food. Better yet, make sure you're staying tuned and following Coach's to keep up to date on everything that's going down in the Sound Garden. Make sure you're staying tuned tonight. You will see Coach Carl DeMasi with the Savannah Sports Report coming to you live. Got some things going down. Up-to-date news on what's going on high school-wise. We're getting back into it. School's starting up. Football season's about to crank up for high school, man. And keeping you up to date on everything major and college collegiate sports. I'm telling you, them dogs are going to give it to you this year. Can't wait to get on there with the coach and throw it down as well. Talk a little bit of that. But I tell you what, man, make sure you're subscribed and following that YouTube channel out there as well. And like I say, man, make sure you guys are staying tuned, following us as well. I'm getting out of here. I'm about to eat a couple of these chicken tenders. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. Stay tuned. Love each other. Take care of each other, man. Hey, kids, you guys watching, be nice to each other in school, man. Don't be picking on anybody. And if you see somebody being picked on, stand up for them. You never know when somebody needs a friend. Adults and kids, that's what it's all about. Love you guys. Stay safe. Have a great Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. As always, love you. Wash your hands, y'all. We'll see you later.